She was a small town, best in show, all around beauty queen. A straight 10 out of 10 off the cover of a Hollywood magazine. Yeah, and this broke down backwoods country boy just hit the lottery. When I asked her out for Friday night, she said yes. So I rang her bell, I was nervous as hell for our first date. And I anxiously opened the passenger side of my Chevrolet. Asked if she wouldn't mind to go for a drive up to Lover's Lane. She said, that's just fine, but you and I are riding just as friends. Yeah, so I leaned in for a kiss right away. She said, hold up, cowboy, better pump your brakes. You're gonna have to earn this, but I promise you, I'm worth the wait. And I said, okay, so we held hands under the stars, talked about our hometown, man to the heart, who we wanna be. Yeah, when we grew up, our favorite color, and our top 10 song. Then we turned up the played Name That Tune, sipped on cheap whiskey, out at the moon. It was perfect, it was beautiful, it was more than enough. Yeah, the best was yet to come. Yeah, the years were tough, but we scraped up enough for a house on the hill. A little girl on the way, working minimum wage, and a countertop of unpaid bills. We didn't have a whole lot, but what you and I got, most folks say they don't. Yeah, we had each other's backs, and when it comes to all that, you and I, we never go broke. We got a notice for shutting off the power today. There's still 5 more shifts till we get paid. We made a promise up on Lover's Lane that we'd stay together and we would be okay. So we held hands, looked up at the stars, got down on our knees, said a prayer in the dark, held our little girl, and we crossed our hearts and promised each other that we hit our mark. Then I picked up my guitar, played Name That Tune, sipped on sweet tea, gazed at the moon. It was perfect, it was beautiful, it was more than enough, and the best was yet to come. We raised 3 amazing kids who were all grown up. I still drive their mama up to Lover's Lane, 'cause I just can't get enough. Yeah, we held hands under the stars, reminisced about our lives, where we are. We're so thankful that we followed our hearts and God was listening that night in the dark. 'Cause I knew on that first day 50 years ago that I found my soulmate and we'd grow old. It was perfect, it was beautiful, it was more than enough, and the best was still yet to come. And the best was still yet to come. That the best is still yet to come.
You got a new shirt on tonight, I see.
Yeah, that's the new wardrobe.
Did someone take you shopping?
No.
No, you went on your own?
This is just hanging in the closet there. I wore it today. I just took the suit jacket off and back into the civvies, jeans again.
Any reason you're dressing up nicer these days?
No.
No? Okay. You're just dressing up nice.
What are you trying to beat out of me?
I don't know. I just ask it.
You always try to beat
Can't
stuff
a
out
guy
of me.
give another guy a compliment? Is it weird?
Yeah. As my face goes every shade of red of our back curtains there.
I'm just saying you're dressing up nicer. It's a compliment.
Yes.
Not everything has to be a zinger in life. Suit jacket, yeah, I did. Well, I have a couple, but I found it hanging in the Great Danes room, and you do not want to wear a suit jacket
in the Great Danes room, especially when we're going to the CMHA, you know, their open house today to pick up our award. I sat shotgun in your seat, and you said, "Okay, are you sure you should be using your suit jacket in this car?"
Yeah, Great Danes, and I normally keep things clean, but Ranger the Danger. Great Dane was in my car this weekend, so I always give a warning.
Now, who sheds more, Ranger or Rookie?
I say Rookie because his hair is white, so I see it more, but I think they're equal. But
they're pretty equal.
Listen, the Bills won yesterday. I'm in a great mood. You'll know if they lose because I will not be in a great mood.
No, not going to be a good mood. Yeah. Well, maybe Hudson will bring some good news.
That's right. He
is the Bills.
He is 2-0 watching the games with me. Okay, so we're doing entertainment trivia, but we got 4 amazing prizes donated by the CMHA.
Yeah, CMHA. These are tumblers.
Yeah.
So 4 amazing tumblers to give away, and you win. We'll get in touch with you after the show, and we will deliver these tumblers. And it says Canadian Mental Health Association.
Yeah.
Nice logo on there, and again, we'll put that right next to our CMHA 2022 Media of the Year Award.
Oh yeah, and those I'm late to the party, but I just got into these tumblers. I love them.
Aren't they good? Yeah.
Yeah. Susan said went to Steinberg, and man, today he won. Yeah, he won an amazing award.
Northern Ontario Business Award.
Yeah, that's right.
He won the Judge's Choice Award.
Yeah, they're amazing in there.
104 years. If you've never shopped at Steinberg and Mann, 104 years. You know, when you're looking for longevity, you know, a store with, you know, I think these guys, we can put some trust in there if they've been around for 104 years, right? Yeah. They know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, and
it's a great family-run business.
Tess needs one.
We got Tess. Tess
needs a tumbler.
She wants a tumbler.
All right,
Tess,
so
that comment could win her a tumbler tonight. Dave LaRock says, "Congrats." Well, thanks, Dave.
Now watch this. So all you're going to need to do, what we're going to do is we're going to get Ronnie to set up the wheel of spinning. And I love coaching Ronnie on the air because he's such a great listener. Now, Ronnie, hit that plus button near the top there, my friend. Yeah, and you know you can't see this on the screen. See where it says giveaway tool?
Yep,
we're just coaching.
Giveaway tool.
We're coaching. Now click choose broadcast. Click down. Now start collecting comments. Right down one, Ronnie. All right, now you can go back to the main screen.
There you go, buddy.
All right, so all you need to do is comment tonight.
Yep. Just say hello. Say, hey, I want to win a tumbler. Say, you know, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Throw it in the comments, and again, all the comments will be you know, thrown to the wolves for a chance.
Ronnie's running the comments tonight. It's Monday. He's a little tired. I'm going to run the banners.
Okay.
Are we okay with this?
I'll read the comments. I'll read the questions. And again, have some fun. Win or lose. You know, there's a chance to win these tumblers tonight from the CMHA.
All right. So these are entertainment, and I picked them this time because
remember last time I took you through, as they say, the bowels of the internet to find the worst questions possible.
You have too much time on your hands.
I got banned. Well, look, I'm actually wearing. Look, I've got my socks on.
You got new socks. Something's up, Kinsman. New socks, new shirts. Something's up. Something's up. I don't know what it is, but all right. So here we go, pal. Here is the first of 20 questions.
Okay, first of 20. We're gonna pop it up. So, what was the first toy to be advertised on television?
Was it Connection Lost?
Connection Lost is not the answer.
Well, there it goes right there. Oh, now we got a beautiful.
Louise says, would be nice. Love those tumblers. I would love to win one. That's from Joanne. You got this, Ronnie. That's from Rochelle.
Okay, Ronnie.
Rochelle,
let me get that question posted up again, Ronnie.
One from Gloria.
Hold up on the comments for a sec. So, what was the first toy to be advertised on television?
I think we heard this one before when I pulled the comments.
Now, you had told me
the last show.
Your guest today, I can't remember what you told me, but you said it started with a V and it shakes. V, it was like a longer stick thing.
Longer stick?
Yeah, start with a B.
What?
A V.
Starts with a V.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what you told me what it was, but no. Okay, so are you ready? Do you know the answer to this?
No, I don't know.
I never showed you any of these.
No.
A Rubik's Cube's a great question. But
well, one of the first toys to be advertised on TV. I'm going to say I think Joel Lozon has Hit it on the
He's
head. I'm going
right.
to say Mr. Potato Head.
Mr.
Yeah.
Potato Head. It says from Toy Story,
I don't
but
think-
he was
no.
around from Toy Story. That's
No.
just, yeah, so it's Mr. Potato Head.
So Mr. Potato Head is the answer.
Okay, Ronnie, so when I post the question, just hold off on the comments for a second for folks can read them.
Yeah.
So, oh, Ronnie's hammering buttons again. All right, there we go. There you go, Kinsman. Get the reading.
What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? Hint, it was a Disney movie.
Yeah, there are a few Disney questions.
Doing it
here
in like
tonight,
trailer
by the way.
voice here.
You know, now,
What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released?
Now I'm turning into dad mode. I got some Disney questions.
You
Remember
got
I used to
Disney.
bug you?
Well,
Look,
Hudson could be watching.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you never know who's going to be watching.
The first feature-length animated movie
Yeah,
ever released.
ever released. I think
Oh, we got some-
Emil Woodhouse might be on track. Looks like we lost.
Bambi's a good guess, but
Yeah.
Do-
Bambi, Mickey Mouse, from Snow White. I'm gonna think I'm seeing a lot of Snow Whites. I'm gonna think maybe Snow White.
all right, I'm gonna post the answer now.
Is gonna be the answer here.
It's
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
There you go.
There.
You're 2 for 2 from taking other people's answers, though.
And we're back.
Yeah, so Kinsman, I'm right in the cosplay here.
Well, and here he is making fun of my Mandalorian helmet that we were
I am
using for tonight's show. And this guy
Clomptimus
comes
Prime.
out. Woo?
Yeah.
First of all, you said, what's my name? I said, Boximus Prime?
Clomptimus Prime.
Clomptimus
Yeah.
Prime.
Yes. And you're my nemesis, Lazytron.
Lazytron.
Do you know that guy? That's right.
I don't think that's going to be in the questions.
I don't think it's going to be in the
think
question.
so.
Well, I'm trying to jinx Jason. Okay, so
You're trying to see who will outdo Transformer Trivia. Will it be Clomptimus Prime or
all right.
Jason
You're
Dennis?
not reading the grand winner in American
No,
Idol. Get to the
Okay, you ready to go?
questions, okay.
Question 1. Who was the original leader of the Decepticons in the Transformers animated series?
Are we buzzing here, or what are we doing?
Who goes
you,
first?
You can buzz. Or,
Buzz? We can buzz
Do
what?
we let our guest go first?
No, we got a buzz or something.
Okay, well, let's... okay, yeah,
well,
okay,
he
do
buzzed.
that.
All right.
So he buzzed first, Jason?
Megatron.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's
yes, it is.
God, you
All right,
didn't
so,
get the question.
So one for one. Here we go. Question 2. Complete this oft-repeated quote from Optimus Prime. Autobots transform and...
Go to Burger King.
No.
No, rollouts.
Yes.
Roll out. Well, roll out the Burger
Roll
King.
out.
I was gonna
Autobots
say.
transform and roll out.
You don't. You just had.
That's
even
not
have a
my.
Burger King.
I don't even have a
How's he gonna go to
transform.
Burger
Huh?
King?
Is that my Optimus Prime voice?
Oh man,
Optimus
I do.
Prime.
You sure
Roll
this not?
out.
He
Huh?
didn't say Burger King in the second
No.
movie. I need a fact checker.
All right, here we go. So he's up 2 here. Question 3. Which character tells the Decepticons to leave this place or die?
I got it.
No, who says that?
Whoever buzzed first.
Well,
Judge.
you buzzed, didn't you?
Well, I did buzz. Who buzzed first?
I heard it was you.
You heard it was
Yeah,
me.
so Clomptimus Prime, what do you think?
Clubber Lang from Rocky
Which
3?
character tells the Decepticons to leave this place or die?
Oh, that's got to be something Tron. Angry Tron.
Not Angry Tron.
Optimus
The
Prime!
guy in the back.
Who's the guy in the
Gray
back?
hair.
Yes!
Optimus
Prime.
Okay.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I thought you were going to give me a lob ball or
So
something.
three for three for
Okay.
Jason Dennis in the NOE. So here we go. Question 4. Mirage has the ability to do what?
Disappear into the sun.
Well, you're close.
Camouflage.
Should we get? Is that
Camouflage.
one right?
Well,
I think that.
Camouflage, disappear.
Okay. Well,
Mirage.
you're on the right track. Mirage.
Like when you're driving, Clomptimus Prime's getting angry here because he doesn't have an answer.
Looks like something is in the middle of the roadway.
Yeah, like that Mirage.
Yeah. There you go. Well, that's what it is.
He has Mirage has the ability to Mirage.
He's got the
That's your
ability
question?
to Mirage.
Really?
Well, do we give that to
wrote-
Clomptimus Prime?
Well,
do we
then,
have any?
is it the right answer? What do you mean give it
Well,
to me?
it's should we?
Starts with an I.
Yeah.
The word starts with an I.
Well, you can answer next if I got it
okay,
wrong.
there we go.
Invisible.
Yeah,
well, I
you
was
got
close.
it. Well, you said
Are you
disappear.
giving me the points?
We should get we give them both a point for that one.
No, give it
Okay,
both.
we give Clomp.
Give it to
that.
Clomptimus.
Clomptimus Prime gets one. All right, so 3 for what? 3 and 1 is Jason. Here we go. Question 5. Which of the following Autobots is not primarily red? You have to make the noise, though.
I don't have an answer.
You got to make the noise, okay?
You have an answer?
Primarily red.
Primarily red. Which of the following Autobots is not primarily red?
Bumblebee. He's not red.
No.
He's yellow.
He's yellow.
Yeah, he's yellow. Red. Wow, that's a
He's
tough, that's
not
a tough one.
red.
Not red.
Well, Bumblebee's not red. Am I reading this wrong?
I'm going to say Hound.
Not primarily
Hound?
red.
Ronnie,
Hound, because Hound was great. He was like an army jeep. I'm going to say Hound.
You're going to say Hound?
Yeah, I'm going to say Hound.
100% final
Yeah, that's my
answer.
final
That
answer. I'll
is
lock it in.
Hound.
Yeah,
Yes.
did you give him these questions beforehand?
I don't think so. No, he does work for the NOE.
How many questions have we had?
This is 5 here. So he's up 4-1.
4-1.
Question 6. Here we go. What does Optimus Prime say to Hot Rod after he returns to the matrix of leadership to him?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yes.
I'll be back.
No, that was Terminator.
No, that was Arnold.
Close?
That's
Am I
Arnold
close?
Schwarzenegger. Yeah, he's got.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother!
No, that's
a different show.
That was
That's a
Die Hard.
different show.
One of the best Christmas movies out there. Die Hard. Even though he said it wasn't a Christmas movie, they had a roast over Christmas.
Let's return to Earth.
Not Return to Earth.
Okay,
What do you think?
wasn't it Forgive Us or Forgive Me?
Yes.
Forgive me?
Forgive me.
Forgive me?
Kidding me.
Here we go. So we got question 7. He's up. Klomp's just going to play. This is the consolation questions anyway. Yeah, there's no catching up here. Question 7. Sunstreaker was a Lamborghini Countach in vehicle mode. His twin brother was also the same kind of car. What was his name?
I don't know. You know this one,
I
too?
know this one.
All right,
one?
what is it? Show off.
This is
What do you think it
Sideswipe.
Yes,
Sideswipe?
yes, it is.
Look
Sideswipe.
at the smile on your face tonight, because I'm getting destroyed here.
Number 8. The
Let's make this winner take all.
Okay,
Forget about the other stuff.
Well, here we go. Question 8. The aerial bots merged to form which Gestalt Autobot? Gestalt Autobot.
What is that question again, Kinz? I'm getting ready. for my
The aerial
hammer.
bots merged to form which Gestalt Autobot?
The aerial bots?
The aerial
The
bots.
aerial bots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They merged to
You know
form
this?
Yeah,
which Gestalt Autobot?
Can I take a start? I don't even know what
Well,
that is.
maybe, okay, can Klomp get some help from the
can
audience?
I call Joe Optimus Prime for this answer?
He might know this.
You
Joe, are you watching from New Jersey? He's going to come up with a New Jersey accent.
Do you want to call a friend?
I'm going to call Fran.
He's going to
Come on
call
in here,
Fran. Fran, come on in here.
By the way, your mic's still on, by the way.
I meant call a friend.
Oh, I'm calling you.
No, I don't know the answer.
don't know the
Optimus
answer.
Prime.
Optimus Prime.
No,
Ah, Fran,
that's
set
not
me up.
it.
Bumblebee.
That was superior or superior on?
Which one?
Superior on.
Yeah! Woo! Superior on.
I got smoked there, kid.
You got smoked. Well, again, the NOE guru, Jason Dennis.
And you know, what helped
Kind
is
of
I
cleaned
just-
up on Transformer
I just
trivia.
recently watched the old ones, so it's kind of still in my memory there. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Superior on.
did.
I wouldn't have got
You,
any
yeah.
of these.
The aerial
These are
bots
tough.
is what.
Yeah.
But this is why you go to, Timmins Con.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clomp Prime Smash.
Optimus Prime. And we were just having this
Optimus Prime
conversation. Will we
angry.
need any of these boxes after tonight's show? I'm going to say
Yeah.
no.
All right, Kinsman, we have, I lost, I guess, right?
I
You
think
lost.
it's time for you to roll out.
But let's let the pros chat to us about it
The
here,
pros who are in
Yeah.
charge of bringing this massive tournament to Timmins, they've got their mics, our new fancy mics here. Let's chat with Steve.
All right, how you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great.
Now, you drew the lucky straw because you get to sit next to me. I'm going to ask you the real tough
feel very
questions.
blessed.
Right. Now, I'm from Thunder Bay, so are we saying Al Hackner is the greatest curler ever? Like, are we gonna have a problem here?
The Iceman is the greatest to ever put curling shoes on and slide down the pebbled ice. I
He
agree
is
100%.
awesome. Along with hundreds of other, especially great Canadians. But yeah, I do like that answer. Tell the folks a little about what's going to be happening here in February.
So from the 5th to the 11th, the McIntyre Curling Club, partnered with the city of Timmins, will be hosting the Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships. That'll include both boys and girls. We'll have 42 teams from every province and from territories attend here. It is the biggest U18 championship ever undertaken by Curling Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe the amount of curlers. So that's 41 the women, 41 for the men, and they're coming for the title, the national title.
Absolutely. You'll see these young curlers are at the absolute pinnacle of their game for their age. I believe the youngest that's coming is in the neighborhood of 11 or 12 years old, and then to the age of 17. If you watch these young folks on the ice, and then fast forward a few years down the road, you will see these young people, or some of them, playing in the Tournament of Hearts in the Brier.
Yeah, amazing. So tell the folks out there, because watching an event of this size with these amazing curlers is super entertaining, because you're just not watching one game then the next game. There's a lot of action happening at once.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've got 9 sheets going at one time for the round robin part of the draw. It's we got 4 sheets in the curling rink, and then the McIntyre Arena will be turned into a curling rink with 5 sheets going in there as well.
That's amazing. And again, obviously hockey, we've got the Timmins Rock and other, ice sports happening. It's going to be quite the configuration to get it into curling mode for that week. What goes into that process?
So they bring in some of the best ice makers in the country. We're fortunate enough to have 2 really great ice makers in Northern Ontario. One fella being from Sudbury, Tom Leonard. He's a legend. He is. And another lad from North, and another lad from North Bay, Bruno Bin. They're the 2 chief ice makers, and they'll be responsible for putting in the playing surface and maintaining the curling rink side as well. They'll be responsible for that, to make these the best curling surface for these young folks to be able to do their craft.
It's got to be quite an art to make the ice. And you were saying, some of the sheets that these gentlemen have, created. They've created some of the top pinnacle, the pinnacle games in this sport.
They have. It'll take them anywhere between 4 and 5 days to get the ice actually installed with all of the decals and to get everything configured. Tom and Bruno have made ice both for World Championships, Grand Slam events, the Brier, the Tournament of Hearts. They really bring in the absolute best to give these kids their best opportunity to play their best game.
Kinsman thought it was done with a garden hose.
Well,
he can't even put ice in my Diet Coke, so what is he doing there? But we should say here something, Kinsman. These amazing folks here, we're giving away a 1-week pass to the tournament tonight.
So someone will win a 1-week pass, and it's $100. $100. It's $10 a day for general admission, but someone can go and watch all the action, including the championship games at the MAC. And again, I'm trying to visualize the MAC, as a curling rink, and with the stands and everybody packed, 1,400 plus watching the championship games. It's going to be this is where we need people to pack the MAC, and it's going to be a loud MAC. At that.
Absolutely. Where we want, along with these young curlers, typically it'll be their parents and family that will follow them. But locally, we're hoping that we can absolutely pack the building to the rafters to cheer these young folks on. It's going to be amazing.
So Lynn, actually, you asked a great question, because I asked this question before we came on, and do they move on after this championship? And the answer is, for this group, this is their championship. This is what they play for, correct?
Yeah, that's right. There is no moving on to a World's Championship for this age level. That starts at the U21 level. So this is kind of their pinnacle will be here in Timmins for these teams.
And again, these teams flying in from all over the country. Sponsors are flying them in. If you're looking for hotel space that week, we were just talking about this. It's every hotel is accounted for that week.
Well,
it's going to be busy, and Curling Canada does all the coordination of all the logistics for them getting here in terms of their travel and accommodations. So that's relieved some of the work from the host committee, fortunately. But you can imagine, with that number of people coming in, it's a big undertaking.
It is.
Walk us through a bit of the process, for folks can really appreciate it. So it's just, Curling Canada just doesn't pick up the phone and say, "Can you host this tournament?" It starts a few years ago, where you have to bid on the rights to host the tournament, and then it's a few years in the making until curling. What do you call it? You don't call it ball throw day, puck drop. What do you call it? First rock throw. What do you
closest
call
to
it
the
in
button.
curling?
The draw to the button.
The draw to the button.
It's throwing out the first rock.
Throwing out the
All
right,
first
so
rock.
from bidding to throwing out the first
Yeah.
rock, we're talking about a lot of work done by yourselves and the whole committee.
Yeah, for any of these major events, including provincial championships, there is a bidding process. So our esteemed president had the idea that he wanted the MAC to put in a bid for this particular national championship, and that was a number of years ago. And this is actually our third try if you consider the pandemic, because originally we were supposed to host this event in 2021.
Oh God!
And because of the pandemic, it was canceled that year.
Had to put it on the back burner there.
And then it was canceled again in 2022. So this is for us third time lucky, and so it has been a long time since this whole process started.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
We really appreciate that because you folks are helping us show that Timmins can host these big time events.
Yeah, I mean, for us, certainly this is the largest curling event we've ever held.
Yeah.
The last national event we held was back in 2004, which was a national mixed curling championship here. And at that time, it was just, one representative team from each province, and we just used the curling club for that. So, yeah, this is major.
Big time,
It's
man.
big time, yeah.
And, big time, not only for the curlers, but their families, friends, all coming into the city. It's going to be a big boost for the Timmins economy. What are we talking dollar-wise, people spending that weekend? Or that week, I should say, the entire week.
I think in the neighborhood, the estimates when Curling Canada offers the bids or puts out the bid packages, they give that information out. So we're looking in the neighborhood of $2 million or more that'll be spent in our community for the time that they're here for that 7-day period.
Wow.
So it's a good economic
phenomenal.
spinoff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask Tony a question, and the showcasing of the event we can host in the community, the economic spinoff, those are huge. I think the other big piece is, showcasing the sport to today's youth that show, curling's a pretty awesome and fun thing to do. So I would expect that a lot of kids, when they attend the event, we're hoping some of the membership numbers and the kids that play curling in the community, those numbers increase alongside.
Yeah, we're really hoping to get a lot of the children that are playing our Little Rocks program now out to watch. They will be involved in some way, shape, or form, as well as the opening ceremonies, whether it be carrying a team banner or a team flag, marching in with that team during the opening ceremonies with the pipes and drums. We're also likely going to be extending some invitations out to the schools to have them come in and watch a game in order to drum up that interest within the youth so that they can come out at some point and enjoy the sport here in our Little Rocks program.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's something we're really looking into as well.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure all eyes are going to be on. Curling is going to be the main sport that week. And again, someone interested saying, should I try it? Hopefully it jacks up the registrations
Oh, by all
at our own
means,
club.
if people want to come out and try, whether they're 10 years old, 6 years old, up to 85 or 90, come on out and give it a try. If you're afraid to get down on the ice, you can use a stick to throw the stone.
Yeah.
There aren't any limitations. There's some sort of accommodation for any type of person that wants to try.
And not to distract away from the championship, but just focusing on curling, it's also a very social sport. So if you're new to the community, or if you're looking to say, hey, listen, I'd like to get out once in a while and meet some new people and release some stress, just have some fun. Like, curling's an amazing sport to do that.
Curling is very social in more ways than one. They can come out, they can join a league, or just join a Learn to Curl program where they'll learn people that are starting out at the same level where they've never touched a stone before, or let alone stepped foot in a curling club. They can come out, they learn from a program within our club called the Learn to Curl program, and they'll slowly get graduating into the regular leagues. Yeah. And a lot of these leagues, these leagues here, everyone's very accepting of new people coming in, regardless of talent, and we can coach them along and bring it up to the level that they want to play at.
That is pretty awesome. So we are going to just go back to Steve for a second. So Ronnie's going to post the link right now to purchase tickets.
Yeah, purchase your tickets again. $10 to $100 for the entire week.
Yeah.
$10 per day to get you in there, and of course you can win a week pass right now tonight on the show.
So everything obviously through the link that thank you, Ronnie, just posted. Is that the only way to get tickets? Will there be tickets at the door? What are our options here?
Obviously, we can. You see the link. You can get them online. You can attend the curling club. We'll sell them to you right there at the door. Yeah, we have. There's, probably the best way would be to purchase them online, and we have a will call sort of thing set up where people can pick up their tickets. But if they just decide on a whim that they want to come down to the MAC and watch a game, we'll sell them a ticket right at the door.
There we go. It's going to be Steve right at the door saying, here, come on in. So here we are, back in our segment studio. Again, Vanessa Genier from Quilts for Survivors joining us here tonight with these beautiful quilts, wondering how you can give back for Vanessa and all her quilters around the world. Phenomenal. They could be tuned in to tonight's show. Thumbs up to each and every one of them. This is what we're holding is called a block. Can you tell us what we're holding here?
So this is a quilt block. They are 16.5 inches square. Blocks can be any size, but this is our standard size. And they're just made by taking large meters or yards of fabric, cutting them up, and making a beautiful design. So this is a very traditional block. It's a log cabin. Usually the center is red or orange for the heart of the home, like the hearth of the home. So that's what that is. This is a little bit different. It's got a tree on it. And these are usually made by one person. So these were sent from, BC, I think, maybe.
From British Columbia.
I think so.
So this is from your Quilters Guild, your Quilters team out west?
Or just individuals who are like, I have some blocks that I'll send you.
And they just send them to you?
They just send them to come. So all the delivery people, everyone at Canada Post knows who I am. And I walk in, they're like, okay, so what number are you at now? So that's a simple thing that you can do. Awesome. Or you can even join our Zoom classes every third Sunday of the month.
And learn how to
make one of these.
You can make
anyone
a quilt
can sew.
And a block. You say anyone can sew.
Anyone can
even
sew.
Klomp and I?
Sure.
All right, that's a tough
You
task
can
right there.
challenge me to that. You'll have to come into the studio and be like, you said anyone.
That would make a great episode.
That would be really
see
fun.
if we could help, build a quilt.
We could definitely do that.
Good.
All right.
So there's this one
then
here.
we take these blocks. If they're the 16.5, we take 12 of them, usually from 12 different people, and we sew them together. So this is what you would get.
And this is now after all the blocks. So how many blocks form this?
This is 12.
So where are we holding?
So
it, like
three.
this, like this?
So 3 across and 4 down.
That look nice, eh?
Now isn't that cool? So there's 12 people. Most likely, sometimes there's the same person's block as in one quilt top, but most likely it's 12 different people from all across the world who have made these blocks. So some of them are very simple. They're just pieces of fabric. Just different sizes. Some like this is a little bit more detailed, like a bear paw. We've got a star over here. There's a heart. Sometimes they include the medicine wheel colors. Wow. And it's just, anything goes. And a lot of orange because that's the Every Child Matters color, and we want to honor that movement as well. And the lady who started Every Child Matters has received one of her quilts. Wow. So Phyllis has one of our quilts. And again,
each block, you say, coming from all over the planet to create one quilt, all the love and time and effort that was put in.
And some blocks, maybe
put into a quilt.
An hour or 10 minutes or, some of them take longer than that. It just depends on the quilter's level and what they want to do.
Wow.
So that's one top.
Beautiful quilt.
And then this top here was made by one of our local volunteers. I want to make sure I have it going the right way. And it was made with fabric that was donated to our studio here in Timmins.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. We've got
so this
balloons.
This is I think it's called Still Waters. It's by Mark Jacobs, I believe is his name. It's the artist name. And then, so it's just all donated fabric that one of our quilters,
so if anybody
Teresa,
has
put
any
together.
Fabric to donate, again, this lady right here,
we want
quiltforsurvivors.ca.
Yes, and it's cotton fabric. We don't want fabric that makes clothes. It doesn't really work well to make a quilt. At least I don't find it does. So then, once we have the blocks sewn together into a top, then we take it and put it on this machine called a long arm.
The long arm.
And it's a 12-foot frame.
And this is a little bit thicker quilt, this one.
Yeah, this one has batting in it. And then we put it on our long arm. So a long arm it's a 10-foot frame. It's kind of like doodling on paper with a 50-pound pencil going at very fast speed. Very fast speeds.
Like my little guy, sitting on a pencil.
It's like a toddler.
Yeah, exactly.
So then again, it's the 12 blocks, all different styles. Down at the bottom here, you can see this intricate
hold up the bottom
feather.
end of it there. There we go.
So, and
just
again,
beautiful creations from everybody who it doesn't matter what it is. It all
works together. When we
it
first
all
started,
meshes together
oh,
to
for
make a
sure.
beautiful quilt.
And people were a little
Yeah.
bit worried about, well, how are the 12 blocks going to fit if they're not all the same pattern? But these actually are some of the people's favorite blocks, favorite quilts. That
And
they
this
get.
one again has.
This is the back.
So let's show
nice
the back.
fabric.
So that's this is the another batting filled one.
Yeah, this is a full-size
Yeah.
quilt. So this was just shipped this week, and it was made by one person. So
One
she did
person.
all this work
Just
and
to,
sent
just
it to
imagine
us.
the hours, put
Oh,
into
hours
to
and
making
hours.
this quilt.
And it's beautiful. Look at all those stars. And it's a little bigger, but it's gorgeous just the same. So then we'll talk about the quilt that we've seen on the
this
show
was
earlier.
in the segment studio.
So we also have a label. I'm going to come closer so you can see that. That goes on every quilt. We had a lady who was really interested in helping, but she doesn't quilt, she doesn't sew, but she's a graphic designer and she designed these labels.
Oh wow! Eh?
She's
Look at
from-
this. So let's look at this.
So this is from the Yorkville Heritage Quilters Guild,
Okay.
and their guild members just each made a block, sent us 7 or 8 tops, and then they put one quilt together that they had at a show to draw awareness for our
Yeah,
program.
they're so warm, eh? Quilts?
Oh, they are
Yeah.
warm and they're cozy. And look at the back, how gorgeous that is.
Yeah, nice fabric there.
Yeah.
Too.
So it's just beautiful. Just gorgeous. So we're so appreciative of all of these wonderful things that we've received.
Wow.
So, Jamie, are you able to come here?
Oh, you're being summoned.
Yes.
Jamie's back on the controls there with Catherine.
So something that we've
He's
done,
coming in.
you guys were there when
Yeah.
we presented quilts
Yeah.
to
I will,
children, survivors of,
I'll be right there.
intergenerational survivors, right?
Yeah.
At Schumacher Public School. So we did that back in May, I
That
think.
was May back in the summer. We
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that. You were there.
So we often make quilts
Yeah.
for children.
Oh, look
Aw,
how
look at
beautiful that
that.
is. Yeah.
So because social media is so great, and these guys are awesome. Jamie had a baby.
Aw.
When was your son
Awesome.
born?
He was born on the 7th of December.
So when you asked me if I'd come on,
Yeah.
I went home and made your son this quilt.
Are you kidding
look
me?
at
No,
that.
so this
Oh
is
my
for
God,
so
thank you
when
so
we
much.
present them
Awesome.
to survivors, his son's not here, so we're gonna wrap it around Daddy.
Wow.
So there you go.
This is amazing.
That's amazing.
Oh my
Yes.
God, you're gonna make me like the king of the household tonight. But obviously, I'm giving you and your team all the credit. But
Wow.
yeah,
So
thank
so
you.
much
You're
love.
welcome.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
you're
That is so awesome.
Oh, that's
You're welcome.
that. Oh, this is beautiful.
Wow.
So I quilted it on Tuesday and got it all ready for today.
Oh my God, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Hudson's
Hudson's
Hudson
first
is
quilt.
going
Oh, there we go.
to love this. Oh my God.
So now you get first-hand reaction of what it means to get a quilt.
Oh, I
So
can.
now think of someone who's never had any gifts or had to sleep under scratchy, ugly blankets without mom and dad. We're so fortunate we get to raise our own kids in our home. I get to kiss them goodnight. I get to teach my traditions, my knowledge. I get to share all of that with my kids, where my great-grandparents, they didn't have that from their parents. And so there's no other way to show you the effect that our quilts are having on our nations. It's except by honoring your son, because that's the next generation, and our children have to carry these stories with them, because we're not going to be here forever. I might live to be 800 because I got a lot of quilts to make, but I'm not going to be here forever. And our kids have to carry that.
And the quilts will carry on.
Yes,
does.
they'll last for generations.
Generations
And we
to
hope
generations.
that the stories of truth and reconciliation go with those quilts. That's our goal. That's our mission.
Yeah, and it's working. We like I mentioned before, we've seen it firsthand, and like you said, money's one thing, but money's just money.
Yep.
Money comes and it goes. It doesn't have a dramatic effect on your life, essentially, in that small moment. But the quilts, you can tell, have a deep impact, positively. And when I say positively, starts or continues the healing process.
Yes, yes.
And
And
that's
it's
amazing.
steeped in our traditions as Indigenous people. We always gave quilt a blanket of some form, whether it was hides or furs, to honor new parents, to honor our elders, to honor our youth who have done something for the community, and things. Those things were very important, and we've always found ways to honor people And this is just another way to continue that.
Well, this
Way to honor. What a
and this
privilege
and this is going to have a major impact on my family because my partner's Indigenous.
Yes.
Hudson's Indigenous, and my partner's mom, Terry's mom, is a residential school survivor. So this will be really, this will have
it'll
an
mean a lot, big impact
positive impact
in
on
the
our home.
KLOMP
So
household.
we really
Oh, for
appreciate
sure.
it.
So is your mother-in-law still around?
Yes, she is. Yeah.
So, and she doesn't have a quilt, does she?
She does not have a quilt.
So let's give her this one.
Oh my
No
God.
way.
Yeah.
see.
So this is the one that we had on the
Yeah.
table
Oh,
earlier.
isn't that nice?
And what's your mother-in-law's name?
Lillian.
So Lillian, this is for you. We hope that you feel our love and our respect for your journey. So this is for you. So you and your grandson can both find comfort in our quilts.
Well, that's a beautiful thing.
What a
Vanessa.
beautiful gesture.
We really
Again.
are extremely grateful.
So that one doesn't get a Quilts for Survivors label, but there is a cute little label on
Yeah,
that.
that is
What a
absolutely
cute quilt. And
that
again,
is
quilts
beautiful.
for survivors.ca if you want to help out Vanessa Genier and her entire Quilters Guild, her team from all around the world.
Yeah.
And again, it all began with just you, a couple family members, couple sewing machines. You're still there, but now you've got. They say no I in team, but you're creating quite the following. Over
Yes.
8,504, maybe a little higher tonight if people go to your page and follow.
Yeah, so we have a Facebook page, a Facebook group. The group is definitely more active. That's where I do all our lives. Every donation that we receive is open live on Facebook so that you can see exactly what we receive and how grateful we are for those. And I do some teachings on there. We're doing 100 blocks in 100 days. So you can go in our group and find out how to participate in that. What else? We have a sewing retreat coming up in September.
Wow.
Orange You Glad We're Sewing. Super
Orange
excited.
You
That's
glad
great.
you're
That's-
sewing.
yes.
We love that.
Those puns
Yes.
are his favorite
That's all
thing.
my
Kat.
favorite
That's
there.
all Catherine. That has
And there
nothing
were-
to do with me.
Ricky, you like the
Yeah,
puns, Catherine?
Catherine, I'll get
You
along
and
just
Mark
fine.
loves
There we
puns.
go.
If you
Love
need,
the puns.
if you get stumped, you just send us a message.
Yeah,
I'll help you.
call me for some more
Orange,
puns.
Orange, you glad?
We're-
Orange, you
we're
glad
sewing.
Oh,
you're
great.
sewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sewing.
Now that you've told us about September, can people sign up and join in? For that right now?
Registration opens February 1st.
There
Okay.
we go.
So Feb
So it's a
1st.
4-day event. It's here in Timmins, and it's at the Ramada, and we're super excited. We have a motivational speaker that's coming. We have a quilter who's coming to share some of her knowledge. And of course, you get to meet me. You get to meet Kat, who rarely comes on camera. And you just get to hang out with us and sew and become part of the community. We know we have some people from the U.S. who are planning to attend.
Oh,
and
wow.
We're just super pumped.
Word is getting out there.
It is, and we're just super, super excited because Timmins, the chamber was like, we've never had anything like this here before. And I said, well, we're getting known for quilting, and it's a great thing. It's a really great thing.
And bringing people together.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
for a common good
And worldwide comfort.
yes, yes. And I really believe that it takes the whole country to heal our nations. There's 630 First Nations in Canada. They also, Métis and Inuit, they all attended these schools. And it's, as citizens, we need to help each other heal from this dark history of Canada. And there is something you can do. You can send thread, send a block, send $5,
Couple
or
bucks
just
here or there.
share our group on your Facebook
Share the
or
page.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Around the world.
Yeah. If someone in Germany or Australia can find us, anyone can find us.
That's right. You can find us.
Again, quiltsforsurvivors.ca. Follow Vanessa and her team online. And if you want to donate, you can donate fabric, you can donate blocks, donate the sewing thread, anything.
Anything.
Just donate love. If
Yep.
you've got sewing tips, you want to sew from home and make quilts, they can also join your team that way
And
too.
we have, thanks to Catherine, we have a great wish list. And that there's lots of links on our Facebook group.
Of what
And-
you're looking for?
Yeah,
Did you want to
little
come and
things.
wave to the camera? Yeah, come on in.
We're going to bring
Let me
Catherine.
slide
No,
over.
No, come on in there,
Closer.
Catherine.
Come on in, because
No, right over here, Catherine.
I'm going to go run
She's
the
not gonna
wheel.
go
Oh,
on.
she doesn't want to go in.
I'm
No,
gonna go
That's
run
Catherine's
the-
hand.
I'm gonna go run the wheel of winning.
The wheel
Okay.
of winning.
And post up the comments.
Okay.
While you guys finish this up, and
Yes.
then watch how wild we get with the wheel of winning. Vanessa.
Okay,
The
this is
wheel of
awesome.
You're not
winning.
going to be able to,
That's
to
right.
The wheel
hold
of
your
winning.
excitement.
Wow.
Whew. Awesome.
So again, what a great gesture.
It's
To honor, KLOMP family like that on the show. Absolutely.
Oh, about our merch?
Oh, yes. We've
So
got some merch on your
we
site.
do. So we didn't want to have the hassle of having inventory because we have so much fabric, so much so much other things that we need to make the quilts. But a lot of our volunteers wanted shirts like the one I'm wearing with our logo on it. So we do have a merch site. What's it called? Where's it called? Where's it on? It's Redbubble. It makes merch. We get a percentage of the profits without having to have any inventory. And you can find that link on our Facebook group up at the top. It says Linktree, and all our links to everything is there. So you can go there.
Linktree, again, Quilts for Survivors, Facebook group, quiltforsurvivors.ca.
Yeah, we're on.
Website,
We're everywhere.
the
We're on
email,
TikTok. We're on
all
Instagram.
over the place. Look
we're
at that.
everywhere.
You're TikToking quilts now.
Yep. A few times. I'm getting
What is
better.
it called? Quilts for TikTok.
Maybe. I don't know. I think we're all Quilts for Survivors.
Yeah.
If you Google that, you'll find
Yeah.
where we are and any interviews or things that we've done. We are going to Halifax, Catherine and I, in June to go to Quilts Canada, which is put on by the Canadian Quilters Association.
Okay.
And we were personally invited this year to attend.
Wow.
So they paid for our booth, gave it to a free booth to us, and we're able to just go and share what we're
Well,
doing
isn't
with
that
everyone
amazing?
else.
And we have a comment here from Mona Lisa Vazot. She says, what kind of material do you need for donations?
So we use 100% cotton fabric. So if you go to any of the local shops, they will steer you in the right direction and help you out. We do have some restricted fabric. So again, we had mentioned no religious fabric, no school-related fabric, and then no travel-related. And that comes directly from survivors. We don't want to re-traumatize anyone. We want to make sure that our quilts are accepted.
With their special wish lists of what what you're
Yeah,
currently
so
looking
sometimes
for.
they'll ask for, specific colors or animals or prints, and we try to accommodate where we can, but usually the quilt just ends up in the right hands.
Wow. Such an amazing lady, an amazing team. Again, Quilts for Survivors. Find them on Facebook, and let's see if we can hit the 9,000.
Oh, that would be great.
10,000. And again, there's a waiting list right now for the quilts, 1,300 plus.
Yeah,
That's the wait list. And again, it takes quite a bit of time to make those
it
quilts.
does.
So you need all the help you can get.
For sure. And if you're in Timmins and you want to come volunteer, you can contact us. And we have a great little studio that's provided by Greenland Properties. And we love working out of there, and it's a lot of fun, for sure.
Awesome.
Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti no valgo la pena, sin ti esto es una condena. Escúchame, baby, que te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que si me voy de aquí, sin ti yo me voy a morir, es mucho el dolor que siento hoy. ¿Y qué más va a ser de ti? Sin mí tú vas a sufrir, es mucho el dolor. Entiéndelo. Yo sin ti muero de pena. Yo siento que me estoy cayendo. Sin ti yo ya no tengo aliento. Para ti mi vida entera. Prefiero un rato con tus besos y que me duren todo el resto. Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que sí.